All right, what's going on, y'all? Um, we're about to read Proverbs chapter 13. I'm wearing my hood because the Bible says that if a man who prays or prophesies with a head covering, he profanes his own head. I'm not praying and I am not prophesying. I'm reading Proverbs. A wise youth accepts his father's rebuke. A young mocker doesn't. The good man wins his case by careful argument. The evil minded only wants to fight. The good man wins his case by careful argument. Careful argument meaning he states the facts without getting out of line, without getting out of order, without losing uh, control of his demeanor and the way that he carries himself. He just states the facts. If you ever seen Malcolm X, you ever seen a whole bunch of white dudes trying to catch Malcolm X up in some crap, and they're obviously trying to make him contradict himself or say that he did. He argues them um in a manner that shows that he's very well um trained at this. I mean, he was very well taught and he was very well spoken. He articulated himself better even than his white men. And they couldn't do anything with him. You don't want to get frustrated, although you see that this person is being playing devil's advocate and truly just being wicked. You don't want to get out of character, okay? Because it says the evil minded only wants to fight. All right. Self-control means controlling the tongue. A quick retort can ruin everything. Okay. And you might say one word out of your mouth and your energy can drop from here down there. All of your good vibes, all of your good everything that you woke up today, the energy that the Most High gave you to carry out these next few hours, you can lose it all just by running your mouth. You can utter one word, okay? And if you regret saying that word, if you regret saying what you said later on, once you calm down, then you know that you done got yourself into some mess running your mouth. Okay, self-control means controlling the tongue. This is the Most High takes this very serious. There's an exclamation mark with this. You got to watch your mouth. Okay, I'm learning this myself too. Watch your mouth. You ever heard the saying, if you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all? That's true. That's very, very true. Let these other people run their mouth. You ain't got to say a word. That shows wisdom. Lazy people want much but get little, while the diligent are prospering. A good man hates lies. Wicked men lie constantly and come to shame. A man's goodness helps him all through life, while evil men are being destroyed by their own wickedness. They don't see that. They don't see that. And for some reason, you don't see that because you watch too many freaking movies. Bad guy always gets, man, these people get shot down, bro. These people get killed. They got fans, big ass, large fan base, and they just get killed. They leave millions of dollars behind, all kinds of jewelry behind, all kinds of fancy cars behind. They just get killed. There's no mercy on that person. There's no mercy on a wicked man. None. Some rich people are poor, and some poor people have great wealth. I hope you know what that means. I really do hope you know what that means. It's not all about money. It's not all about money. Proverbs also tells you that it's possible to give things away, and while doing so, getting richer at the same time. See? It's not all about money. It's about the soul. It's all about the spirit. Okay? Being kidnapped and held for ransom never worries the poor man. The good man's life is full of light. The sinner's road is dark and gloomy. Pride leads to arguments. Be humble, take advice, and become wise. Wealth from gambling quickly disappears. We all know that. Wealth from hard work grows. This is true. This is really true. This is the way that the world is. Okay, you heard about a lottery winner say that oh, that's the 2002 lottery winner. She hit for 32 million, and now she's on welfare. How did she blew 32 million dollars? You heard it. We all heard it. I heard of a dude that blew $300 million, bro. Was it 300? Yeah, a dude blew like $300 million, bro. Right, dude. Anyway, hope deferred makes the heart sick. But when dreams come true, at last, there is life and joy. Despise the Most High's word and find yourself in trouble. Obey it and succeed. This is true. I quote the Most High, and people got a problem with that. I quote the Most High on Facebook. And people got a problem with that. Talking about, you ain't perfect. Come on, bro. The advice of a wise man refreshes like water from a mountain spring. Those accepting it become aware of the pitfalls that are ahead. A man with good sense is appreciated, but a treacherous man must walk a rocky road. He's always watching his back. Okay? Even though he might think that he has friends and people like him and he's the talk of the town or the life of the party, he still has to watch his back, and he does. That's why he keeps a gun on him. Because he knows that all of that love, it's not real. All that admiration, it's not real. That's why he has bodyguards and a gun on him and a security system at his house and all of these things. Dude is scared. You can't run around here doing wickedness and then just be comfortable in this world. There's always somebody more wicked than you. There's always somebody more sneaky than you. There's always somebody more conniving than you. And there's always somebody that are willing to go much further than you went. And you do your wickedness. There's always somebody who don't give a damn about the law. And let's not get it twisted. There's always also the law. Not in uniform that day. Creep in the night. Coming for your ass too. You gotta watch out. Come on. You can't just be the head evil person. You can't just be the head evil one. A treacherous man must walk a rocky road. A wise man thinks ahead, but a fool doesn't. And he even brags about it. A unreliable messenger can cause a lot of trouble. Reliable communication permits progression. If you refuse criticism, you will end in poverty and disgrace. You will end. You're going to die that way. Impoverished and disgraced. If you accept criticism, you are on the road to fame. It is pleasant to see plans develop. That is why fools refuse to give them up, even when they are wrong. Most of the world have faith in lies. And if you even prove to them that it's a lie, they'll get mad at you. It says, it is pleasant to see plans develop. Read the Bible. You can see all of the Most High's plans unfolding right before your eyes. And if you show one of these wicked people, look, the prophecies are coming true, they'll get mad at you. As if you're lying. It's right here in the book. It said that this is going to happen. It said that you ain't going to be able to buy, sell, or trade without it. And then, look, They're saying that you can't get service here without it. Look at the sign on that door of that business. It says, if you can't prove that you got it, you can't come in. That's written in the Bible. You mad at me? Better get your head right. It's so easy it's so easy these days to find out that we need the Most High than ever. I mean, the proof is right here. It's in our everyday life. Like, God dang, how hard is it? Nobody should have to argue with anybody anymore. You shouldn't have to beef with nobody anymore. It's right there. Look, the Bible says this. This is what they're doing. They're lying. They're lying and they're trying to cover it up. Look, we're putting videos out there. You know what I'm saying? We're saying, look, the president said this. And now look, 2 months later, he says this. You tell me these people ain't lying? Look, Fauci says this. And here we are a year later, he's saying something else. You see what I mean? They can't even get their lies straight. Come on now. You know that. We've been watching Bill Clinton fumble with his words so long. We've been watching George Bush definitely with his retarded ass fumbling in his words. Have faith in the government. Okay. It is pleasant to the government who does this. There's a picture of all of them doing it. It is pleasant to see plans develop. That is why fools refuse to give them up even when they are wrong. Be with wise men and become wise. Be with evil men and become evil. Watch who you hang with. Watch who you call your friend. Come on, it's not hard to see when somebody's wicked. Listen to what they say out of their mouth. Curses chase. And at work. You run into the most wicked people at work. Listen to what they talk about. Listen to what they want to talk to you about. Listen to what they want to conversate with you about. It's wicked. Or they want to talk to you about the football game. That's wicked. Who's bothered with a football game? These are distractions. Who's bothered with that during the most worst time of the so-called history of mankind? Who's worried about a football game, a basketball game? Who cares? Who cares about anything that these people are talking about? Curses chase sinners while blessings chase the righteous. When a good man dies, he leaves an inheritance to his grandchildren. Think about that. Remember that. Because this society doesn't allow us to do that. Trying to prosper here, chasing prosperity instead of self-preservation, we're not allowed to do that. We can't do that as slaves to these folks. We don't leave. It said you leave an inheritance to your grandchildren, not just your children, grandchildren. We don't do that. My dad didn't leave me nothing, and my grandpa didn't leave me nothing. I mean, they couldn't. I mean, it is what it is. They were under a spell here. Okay, all of their wealth becomes spoiled for their enemies. Jezebel ran off with my dad's loot. My dad ran off with my grandpa's loot. And so the Jezebel got my grandpa's money and my dad's money. Literally. Them men worked hard all of their life for one evil woman to have all of their money. I'm not making this up. It's true. It's crazy, huh? It's one woman. My grandpa just died 3 years ago. My dad didn't get a chance to spend all that money that my grandpa left behind, and then that lady, that's crazy, yo. That lady, that evil woman that I tried to warn my dad about, has all of the money. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's probably like $1 million. My dad's. Could you imagine a man who works hard for 50 years, 40 years? His 401k, can you imagine what it looks like? My papa, who worked hard for, 50 years? 50 years. 50-something years my grandpa worked. Same job as my dad. Could you imagine what his 401k wants to look like? I'm just saying his 401k, not even just his savings. But when a sinner dies, his wealth is stored up for the godly. A poor man's farm may have good soil, but injustice robs him of its riches. If you refuse to discipline your son, it proves that you don't love him. I say this all the time. If you refuse to discipline your children, it proves that you do not love them. Oh, your dad is mean. He makes you come in when the street lights come on. And your mom, your parents are cool. They let you stay out as late as you want. That's what we thought. They didn't love you. They did not care about that child. And now we live in a world with all of these people running around, all these people that their parents catered to them. Yeah, I let my parents let me do what I want. We had sleepovers whenever they felt like it. Now we live inside a world that's being ran by all of these reprobated people whose parents never loved them. Generational curses. We gotta live and coexist with these goddamn wicked ass people. It proves that you don't love him. For if you love your child, you will be prompt to punish him. What does this system say? Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. The Most High tells us to do not spare the rod. But the system says if you do that, we'll take your children away from you. You love this wicked ass system. Fuck this system. I'll be the first one to tell you. I can't wait till this shit goes down like Sodom and Gomorrah went down. I can't wait till this shit goes down like the days of Noah. I can't wait till this shit goes down like Egypt went down. I can't wait. Run and tell that. I don't give a fuck who you tell. Let them know I said it. The good man eats to live, while the evil man lives to eat. That's Proverbs chapter 13, y'all. All right. Be back to chapter 14. Take it easy.